Lock it! Tonight we rock!
What is up, guys? What is happening? It's the Con Man, and I'm in your house, and you guys already know the vibes. Anytime we slide on through, we're here to give you that work when it comes to this professional wrestling business. And guys, we are back, and we're hitting you with something different, a little bit of a new feel right here, because of course I know you guys have been used to the ECW watch along, but we decided to switch things up a little bit. And it's not because we don't love ECW. We most definitely do. Most definitely. It's awesome promotion. But we wanted to switch it up a little bit. And oh, yeah, we got Ribshot in the comments right there. He says, oh, shit. That's exactly what we're talking about. We're going to be talking about a little WCW. That's right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the pilot episode, the debut, the first ever in your house presents the World Championship Wrestling Watch Along. We're here, voice. We are here.
Oh, we are here, and it is a WCW house. I mean, come on, house. This is what we grew up on. This is what got us to the dance. WCW, one of the best companies out there. Maybe not behind the scenes and how they financially handle things, but what we seen and who we fell in love with in that ring, WCW is definitely a part of that.
Most definitely. So let me tell you, voice, I know this is something I've told you before, and I also know that many members of the household know. Before any new household members who don't know, House, your boy, the Con Man, formerly known as Hollywood, notoriously known as Hollywood, my first ever exposure to professional wrestling was WCW, voice.
Yeah, you and me both, my friend. I mean, Hulk Hogan back in the day when I was a real young kid, but I didn't understand. That was just entertainment. I was just running around.
Yeah.
But when I got back into it, when I got about, I think 8, maybe 9, WCW is what I started watching. My dad didn't get the cable that all the other kids had. We were out in the country, so we got the Turner Broadcast Network and WCW. Ric Flair,
Oh my
back
God.
then, man, you were just a golden god to me, man. You
He
were
was
amazing.
untouchable, dude.
Sting and the neon, come
Stinger.
on, let's go. Stinger splashes for everybody. But yes, WCW house. This is another one. ECW near and dear to both our hearts. But
Absolutely.
WCW kick-started our heart, man. They were the Motley Crew of it.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, man, like watching WCW and seeing everything that was moving there, because I was with you. Like, I didn't watch, like, of course I knew about the WWF, but I started watching, like, I really started like deep diving, like really indulging in wrestling. It wasn't until like 96, 97.
Yeah.
So that's when I really was like, boom, I love this. I'm watching this weekly with my friends. I'm playing the video games. I'm wrestling with my friends and hurting each other on accident, but still doing it.
Oh yeah.
Doing swanton bombs off of bleachers and stuff like that. I did it all. I did it all, bro. I busted my head. I did it all. But it all, once again, that big exposure happened with WCW. And it was crazy because you had the Stings, you had the DDPs, for better for worse, you had the Goldbergs, you had the Hollywood Hogans, the Kevin Nashes, the Scott Halls, and of course, those were the high payroll guys.
Mhm.
Those were the guys that was getting the big money, that was getting all the pushes, that was holding people down that needed to be held down. But then there was always that other part of WCW, and that other part of WCW was like Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit and Dean Malenko and Juventud Guerrero and Rey Mysterio. All these names. One of the things that made me fall in love with professional wrestling, period, like made me fall in love with professional wrestling, that's the WCW Cruiserweight division. The WCW Cruiserweight division. So you better believe out there in the household that we are going to cover the WCW Cruiserweight division. There's a lot to talk about, man, but let me let me ask you this, Voice. As a WCW kid, what was one of the things that turned you on the biggest when it came to WCW? Like what maybe and I'm not talking about just like, oh, this is the one thing that I saw. I'm talking about what over time made you keep coming back as a kid to watch WCW.
Honestly, it was the characters. There was a
Yeah.
lot of them that I absolutely loved. Going through middle school, me, my buddy Clay, my buddies uh, Noe, all those guys, we would throw up the Four Horsemen. We were the Four Horsemen. That's what
Yes,
we did.
sir.
We loved the
Oh
Four
my God.
Horsemen. The way they presented those guys, I fell in love with the characters that they presented. I mean, DDP, for example,
One
you
of my
see him,
favorites.
and one of my favorites, like that dude, when I was a kid, Diamond Dallas Page was it. The Diamond Cutter was the best finisher, in my opinion, and he did it so well. And plus, he did the wrestling later on in his years. He
Yeah.
wasn't
He was
like
in
a
like his
young
late
man.
30s.
Yeah, so he came into it, a little seasoned already, but you know, turned his turned his image from a manager who was just like this Vegas style big in your face guy
Yeah.
to becoming Diamond Dallas Page, the guy who wore jeans and a t-shirt and then would diamond cut you out of nowhere. You had guys, I mean, that's where I fell in love with the luchadors. I
Yeah.
mean, to see Hoovy, Psychosis, all those guys come in and just put on banger matches, and it was always the first hour you were going to catch it.
Yep.
So, and that's what really kept me coming back a lot too was the structure of the show. You knew what style matches you were getting. So when it was Monday Night Wars, you better believe that first hour, because they always came on an hour before Raw.
Yep.
I got to watch that, see that stuff, and then start flipping through the mid card because the start of Raw was starting up. Kick it back over, and then I knew where my main event fell, and both of them. So that was the hell of a Monday night was main event when you really wanted to watch something, and they were going back and forth at each other. So,
Oh
but
yeah.
ultimately, House, to wrap it up, the characters. I fell in love with a lot of them. Hugh Morris, come on. I know
Oh
I look
yeah.
like him, but that dude, I loved his character.
Yeah, humor. Yeah, that was wild character, man. We got rib shot in the chat. He's saying it was all about early '90s WCW, the Dangerous Alliance, Cactus Jack, Vader, Sting, Luger. Man, we're gonna be covering a lot of WCW, and man, I just remember one big thing, and we appreciate you, hype. Yeah, I thought this layout it came together really nice, but one thing that really got me like really back into watching the shows and everything that I always tell the story was the video games.
Mm,
Like
there
back
were some
then,
good ones.
I was playing WCW versus NWO Revenge. That
such
was
a
a
good
good
one.
one.
Such a good
Also, WCW versus NWO World Tour was another good one for Nintendo 64. That was
That
another
was
really good one. Those WCW games, some of them were really good. I even, you know what? Even the ones that weren't that great, I played them too. I think
yeah.
it was like WCW Thunder.
There was Thunder, and then there was Nitro.
Yeah, I think Thunder was the one where they had like for the character screen, they'd have them cutting like a small little promo or something when you come up on the character screen. Yeah, those are always good, man. Those are always good.
Yeah, I
You
used to
remember
love
them?
that shit. Oh, I
You
do,
do.
because you would have Booker T come over and be like, "Sucker," you just get
Kevin
that
Nash be
Booker
like,
T energy.
"Why wouldn't you pick me?"
Why wouldn't you pick me? Yeah, and then Scott Hall he flipped the toothpick
Yeah,
at you.
don't
Yeah, I
pick
mean
me, Chico.
but but that's exactly what I'm talking about with characters. House like
Yeah,
they were characters.
they were.
It seemed like WWF at the time was going towards your everyday man character
Yeah,
more. Like they weren't going over the top anymore. WCW was like, that's what you guys fucking loved. I mean, Macho Man. Yes, Macho Man had a great career in the WWF, but I will fight anybody. Macho Man's WCW run was a
that shit was
roller coaster
legendary.
that I fucking loved. I loved every bit of
Legendary.
that one. You never knew what was going to happen.
Man, it was WCW. Even though, of course, they everything happened financially and it all fizzled out. It really does and always will have a huge, huge, like spot in wrestling history. Much like ECW, we've talked about on the show before. And yes, Ripshot, one of the worst games ever. I mean, I don't know. I think there was another game that was really bad in like the 2000s or something, or maybe it was 99, Backstage Assault. I think that was another one. WCW Backstage Assault.
Oh God.
Just
Yeah.
awful. I mean, they were some real stinkers. But
Yeah.
man, once again, when WCW was good, it was great, man. So I'm excited to be doing this watch along. We're gonna get it cracking here. So here's what we're gonna do, y'all. We're going to get ready to take our break. We're going to get ready to pay those bills real quick. And then when we come back from break, we're going to hop right into what we're watching today. What we're watching today, folks. And I'm going to give you guys a chance and an opportunity to pull it up on YouTube through the break. I've already got it up here. So what it is the full episode, but it's not as long as you would think, because the first episode, which is what we're watching, the very first episode of WCW Monday Night Nitro, September 4th, 1999. You can catch it on WCW's Vault on YouTube. It is verified by WCW. It says full episode, which featured Lex Luger shocking the world in Nitro premiere, WCW Monday Nitro, September 4th. So that is what we are going to be watching, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, go ahead and make sure you guys pull that up. Once again, that's on the WCW Vault on YouTube. Full episode, the very first episode of WCW Monday Nitro. And don't worry, we're not just going to be going from there on. We're jumping all over the place, pretty much what we did with the ECW watch along. So it's going to be a fun time. But for now, for this first episode of the WCW watch along series, we're watching the first episode of WCW Nitro back in 95. We're going to do that on the other side of this break.
Hello everyone, it's the Pope Elijah Burke, founder and president of the Love Alive charity. I wanted to take this brief moment to share with you my charity's continued humanitarian efforts to positively impact the impoverished communities in and around the greater Jacksonville area. This cannot be possible without your support. If you'd be so kind, please take a moment to visit our website, love-alive.org, to learn more about the charity and its mission. Also, feel free to donate to our 501c3 organization that operates off of the donation of the public, which is you. Whether that be by website or via Cash App, $1 help makes a difference in the lives of others as we continue to positively influence many people by being the change that we wish to see in the world.
Hey guys, it's the executive producer of the In Your House podcast, Alakan the Con Man House, here to tell you on this commercial break to like and subscribe to In Your House on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook at the In Your House Wrestling Podcast. Subscribe on Twitch at Team IYH. And remember to follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And leave a review and 5-star rating. We thank you for your continued support. It all helps for us to stay charted and continue to give you that work. Hey guys, welcome back to In Your House. This is the WCW Watch Along series, and I'm kicking it with my boy, The Voice, Josh Joseph. And Voice, we're about to do our thing here. We're about to hop into the WCW Watch Along series. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, what we're watching is WCW's first episode of Monday Night Nitro from September 4th, 1995. That is going to be in the vault of WCW on YouTube. So go check that out. I've already got it up and ready to go. It's a 45-minute watch, so I won't hold you guys too much longer before we get this watch along going. But before we do, Voice, let me ask you, what do you remember from your early days of WCW? What was you doing in 1995, man?
Oh, 1995. I was probably getting ready for the next season of baseball to play. If it was the summertime, I was waiting for my birthday to roll around, and if it was a Monday, I was watching some wrestling. If it was a Saturday, I was watching some wrestling.
Right on, man. Right on, man.
I was just being the voice as a kid, man. That's all I was doing.
Just being the voice as a kid. Nothing wrong with it, bro. It's crazy because this episode actually, there was a lot of, memorable moments in this episode, whether it have been the opening match. I mean, the very first episode of WCW Nitro was Brian Pillman versus Jushin Thunder Liger. Ever, and then you had Hulk Hogan main eventing. You had Sting versus Ric Flair for the WCW United States Championship. So that was great. Of course, you had Lex Luger showing up to shock everybody. And this was all at the Mall of America in Minnesota. And seeing a wrestling show in a mall, especially in that time, it was definitely different. It wasn't an arena. It was completely different, man. The vibe was right. I mean, I enjoyed it, man. And, man, it's going to be crazy to go back and watch what WCW was like back then.
Oh, it will be. Be prepared for the outfits and hairdos, fans.
Oh,
They're
man.
going to be wild.
Oh, for sure. All right, Voice, you ready to get in this, man?
Oh, you know I am.
All right, we're going to get this thing going in 3, 2, 1, 0. Here we go.
Oh, look at it.
Oh,
There's
my
the
God.
flames.
Oh, my God. This is taking me back.
Dude, I mean, come on. What better intro is there?
The highlights on the building were insane.
They were, too. And that big explosion at the end.
Yes, sir. Ah, such good times. This is so 90s, bro. Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Man. The Mall of America. You ever been there?
Oh, I haven't.
I have not either. I've always
Maybe
wanted
one
to go.
day. Eric Bischoff and Steve McMichael. Oh my God.
Mongo McMichaels, my friend.
Oh my God.
Look how clean he looks.
Yeah, he looks great.
Dude, he had a great voice too. For Southern wrestling.
Yeah.
Look at that jacket. Where the hell
that jacket is actually cold.
Like that?
Oh, it's Bobby Heenan!
Bobby the Brain.
The Brain.
Oh,
I've studied so much of his work over the years.
You and me both. The Weasel is one of the best. I mean, just look.
He's one of the best.
One of the guys, when I say 5 minutes house, he takes every second of it.
Him.
Eric Bischoff, man. So young. This is when he actually enjoyed what he did.
Exactly. He seemed like he was actually having fun.
Yeah. I mean, I liked the Bischoff character once he was NWO. I enjoyed that. But
he seemed like he was enjoying himself then, too.
Yeah, maybe a little too much. Not when
Yeah,
Russo
definitely
came
too
through.
much.
When
Definitely
Russo
too
came
much.
through, that wipe right off his face.
Look at this. Can we just talk about the scenery of this
Oh yeah,
voice? Like in the Mall of America, wrestling going on, fans everywhere, up there on the second level. Here comes Jushin Thunder Liger. Damn, voice, what a vibe.
it is. It's a real vibe, and these were such fun times, man. Anytime
Yeah.
WCW was on,
Look at that.
I
Look
know.
at
Like, look at the layers of it.
it's
That is so cool.
amazing. I want to go to a show like that. I would love to go to a show like that.
Oh, you and me both, man. Look at
Oh, look at
Brian
Brian
Pillman.
Pillman.
God dang, dude, he was
Brian,
so
Brian.
good.
If I think I've
I
watched this match a couple times before, like not like at the time, but I mean like in the last recent years. If I remember, this match is actually really good.
Yeah, it's a really good one. You get a sense of how this is usually how a Nitro would kick off. You would
Yep,
have
good
this is
wrestling.
what would be, yeah, good wrestling. These guys at this time were considered the cruiserweights.
Yep,
Um, Pillman's a
had their
little
own
more,
division.
exactly, and Pillman's a little more stout. Like he's on the verge of a light heavyweight to a
Yeah,
cruiserweight, in my opinion. Like he could play in the heavyweight field.
for sure.
Even Jushin good. I mean, like, why not? Like, why not?
Oh, he barely
Oh,
got him. Oh my god. Pillman had to wait for a second.
I just the whole character with the costumes going up
Yeah.
against the guy who's like your ordinary wrestler.
Yep.
Like, it was always a fun combo. And I know WWF did it with some of their guys too. I totally understand that, but WCW had a different flair for it.
They did. WCW was really good about like who is the I got a commercial up here, but
Me too.
who's the next guys that's coming up? Who are the guys in the like in the system like over in New Japan and stuff like that we could bring over? They were constantly pulling people from different promotions to help out and give them work because one thing about WCW is that at that time the pockets were deep. You know what I'm saying? Like they were
Turner was
throwing,
one of the richest.
yeah, they were throwing money at people, and we're back to the match now. But they were throwing money at people, so you could afford to fly some people out from Mexico, fly them out from Japan, and see what sticks. And a lot of it worked,
Oh yeah, I mean that's what was fun about it. They took risk and gambles and they paid off a majority of the time. And Jones, we are watching the very first WCW Monday Night Nitro. It's in the WCW vault of YouTube. You can go out there, check it out. We're in the middle of the very first match. House,
Yep.
let me ask you,
Yeah.
what's your opinion of Brian Pillman as you see him now? Because you know him more from the WWF stuff and the Stone Cold stuff, but
Yeah.
seeing him like this, what's your impression?
If I'm seeing like if I'm seeing him for the first time, like through a
Yes.
new lens,
Yeah.
I would if I were seeing him in a new lens with the information I know now, I'm like, man, he's looks like a hell of a hand, looks like a good worker. Don't know what his ceiling is because he looks really new. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but he's in there having a good match with somebody like Jushin Thunder Liger. My first thought would be, especially with this being such a new show, I want to see more of him and what can he do on the card to stand out.
I love that. I love that talk.
Of course, we knew
Good.
what he became later, but yeah, just
Exactly.
first look without knowing what he became, that would be my thoughts.
Yeah. I mean, those are great thoughts to have about him, especially since we know what he became. And then when he went into the
Exactly.
WWF, he got a little scruff. He became loud. He was in your face. It was no more
Yep.
just the flying
A little more
Brian stuff.
brass.
Exactly. He knew how to work.
Yeah, oh yeah. He knew he
Thunder.
understood that, but he had to figure out what was going to make him different, and what was making him different was being the loose cannon.
Yeah, 100%. Especially mixed with the Hearts. Like, ooh,
Oh yeah.
they didn't like loose cannons, but he fit in so well with them. Man,
What about you? Let me ask you this: what was your first impression of Jushin Thunder Liger?
uh, first impression, it's honestly his look. Like, I mean, we went from, yes, there's the WWF with Papa Shango, guys like that, but
Yeah,
to see that type of, I don't know, would you call it pageantry, creative costumes? I like it because
yeah,
it's almost like I equate it to like how I like Psychosis and those guys. Um, the mask, I understand the tradition, but anybody can be under that mask, so that character can
yeah.
live. Like, it can keep going because you can put anybody under there as
They're
long
doing
as
it with.
they.
I'm. I don't mean to interrupt you. I want you to
No,
finish
go
your
ahead.
thought. They're literally doing that. They're literally doing that right now with the La Parka character.
Exactly. And Laparca is one of my
Just to
favorites.
prove
I
that's just to prove your point.
Yeah, and I would walk around dancing like Laparca when I would do shit. Like that,
The
there's just
chairman,
such,
baby.
yes, there's so much beauty behind just putting on a mask, and that's what I love about it.
Yeah. I always thought he had such a unique look, man.
Oh yeah, he
I
looked
mean,
like a
obviously,
Power Ranger.
that's why I thought he was cool looking when I would see him, and you didn't see him too much,
No,
like. But when you did see him, I was like, oh, he was always cool because he looks like a Power Ranger. Like it's a cool
exactly.
look. Hype says dance like La Parka now, boys. You want to see you do that La Parka dance?
I might give you a video one day and you can put it on. We'll debut it at the smoke sesh when I sit down with you.
Oh man. This match continuing here. Once again, guys, we're watching the very first episode of WCW Nitro. Oh, Hurricane Rana. Oh, man. Is
Yeah,
that
that was a
it? Oh, he
beautiful
kicked out.
Hurricanrana
Yeah, it
kick out
was.
by Pillman, though.
Brian Pillman and Jushin Thunder Liger is what me and Voice are watching right now. Very first match on WCW Nitro, September 4th, 1995. Yeah, this is a pretty good match going on right now, man.
Yeah, I absolutely love this. I'm a Pillman fan. This is so, like, this is seeing
Ooh,
him this
tornado
young.
DDT.
Yeah, that beautiful DDT. You gotta love it. Oh, did he kick out? Yes. So I just love seeing guys that we really enjoyed in their younger years again. Oh,
Yeah, man.
oh shit!
He got him. He got him.
Look at him. He's so pumped.
Flying Brian Pillman with the win.
Man, that was a good match. And look at that
That was a
overhead.
fun match.
Look at that
Oh,
overhead.
it's so good, dude.
Yeah, so good.
And then the show respect at the end. What an opening bout for the first ever WCW Nitro. These
Yeah,
two men made history, bro.
no, they did. This is historic. It was fun. It was a good go back and rewatch because, I mean, at this time,
Yeah.
guys, this is when these types of moves were really starting to kick off because we were coming off of,
Yep.
they were counting dudes when they would get to the top rope. Like, you had I think was it a 10 count up there or was it a 5 count?
I think
I
it's
forget
5.
back. The refs would
Yeah, I
count
think
them
it's
and they
5.
had to jump off by a certain. It was so dumb. I hated all that stuff. Oh my god!
I'll tell you though, bro. Stinger, I'll tell you though, bro, you're not seeing a good victory roll in WWF at that time.
Just I got hit with a commercial. Did you?
Nah, it's still going. It's back to the action.
All right, they just did the flame logo for me.
You just let me
Back
know when
to
you're
the
back.
action. Yep, I'm good.
Back to the action.
Yep,
All right, I'm rolling in a second here. Boom, there we go.
that's a great shot too. Seeing the levels
Yeah, that's an awesome shot.
from top to bottom.
Oh, it's the WCW champion. It's Hogan.
Man,
Look at him surrounded by the kids, man. Look at
Jimmy
Jimmy Hart,
Hart
man.
as another great manager.
Yeah, awesome.
Man, we
Oh
can say
man.
what we want about the man, but to see him
But at
smiling
that
and
time,
enjoying
man,
life at that time, I was a Hulkamaniac. I don't care. I was. I ran around. He was everything back then.
people don't understand like it celebrities back in the 90s were different than they are now.
Mm-hmm.
They were
100.
huge, dude. Like him, Mike Tyson, Arnold Schwarzenegger, like guys like that. Dude, they rib shot. Eddie was running wild till they shut it down. Rib shot, I love you, dude. Oh my god, I love that guy.
But just look at him. I mean,
Yeah, man. Having the time of
this
his life.
this was 90s wrestling right there. Like
Yeah, man.
he just
Out there with the people.
there's an aura about him. I understand everything that happened that we found out about, but what we were seeing and what we didn't know were two different things, and they were what we were seeing was fantastic.
I was gonna say, if at all possible during this WCW watch along, I'd love to try to separate. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yes. Now we don't
I would
mind you
love to try
guys
to
saying
separate.
whatever you want. That's fine.
It's
We give
you
you
once
that
again, you
option.
can say whatever you want, and we're not gonna reprimand or anything or poo-poo you for it. But at least for this series, we're gonna separate, man, because it was a time, man. WCW was a time, man. Here's
Yeah,
Ric Flair.
I know.
Oh, Ric
I'm a
Flair
little.
with that robe is clean as shit.
I know, dude.
Damn it, that robe is
Look at
clean.
that hair. It was still there. We were
Oh my
enjoying it.
god.
There was not too much. I don't think there was plastic surgery at the time, besides like little things you might have had to fix up. But oh, man,
Here's Sting. It's Sting.
God
Look at
damn
Sting,
it, Stinger!
bro. Look at the WCW United States title, bro. Oh
Oh,
my god.
I know. If I didn't have the green screen up, guys, I would pull my U.S. title
I know
over.
you have it.
Oh,
I know you have it. Oh, it's so good. It's all so good, bro. This is taking me back.
he
God, this
was
is
rip
taking me
shot
back.
back then. He was. So
Yeah.
was Sting. Like,
For better or worse, man. For better or for worse, man.
dude,
It was 1995. This is before.
it,
This is before y'all.
dude, we were still watching him do Mr. Nanny and shit like that, so it was okay.
Yes. Yes.
Lex
So
Luger,
I've hit a
look at
commercial
him.
now.
Oh shit! I'll
I've hit a
hit pause.
commercial. Oh, no,
Oh,
you're good. You're
dude,
good. But
dude, he looks so good.
this is this is what we're talking about, y'all. Like, if you're a WCW kid, you feel the same the same excitement that myself and Voice is feeling. Cause we was really watching this, bro. Like, we was really watching this, and it's crazy to look back at it. And there he is, Lex Luger. There he is. This
Look at
was
Sting.
big back then, y'all. This was big back then, Lex Luger showing up. I agree, hype. I agree, hype. Totally agree with you. U.S. title needs to be front and center for every WCW watch along. That's a good looking title. I love that title. Some of my favorite matches in WCW was for the United States Championship. I agree.
Yeah.
I think we got to get that petition going for Voice to put that front and center for every WCW watch along.
Hold on, guys. It's an autographed piece of memorabilia, so handling it way too much for all these things might be a
Sure, I
little
understand.
troubling. Oh, look at him. Oh,
Look at these legends, bro.
dude, this is like in
You're
this
getting
time. Yeah, go ahead.
Voice. Sting versus Ric Flair in
Yeah,
the mid card,
dude,
bro. This
dude,
is
this is
insane.
and Lex Luger coming out and just standing there. Pirate
Just
Luger,
stand. Oh my god, this is why I wanted to do this, bro. Because this is fucking insane.
puffy shirt.
Look at Ric
Yes,
Flair with that nice yellow gear. I like the yellow gear.
get gloves. Yes, Jones. You know what? Your antics have gotten me into enough trouble this week. So you just send me nice messages,
He
buddy.
said, "Get gloves." Ripshot says Pirate Luger. I
I
love it.
love
I
that,
love it. I'm loving we got peeps actually watching with us right now. I love it. Let's go, bro. Check
dude.
this out. Look at young Sting, bro.
Sting, one of the best drop kicks.
Yeah.
Sting had one of the best drop kicks. You just gotta love it. The elevation that dude could get. And I hear his son does a really mean one too.
Oh, I believe it. But people don't really think about this version of Sting that much. Like
No,
they always think about Crow Sting and everything that came after that, and they forget about this Surfer generation of Sting, where he
dude.
was actually putting out really like transcendent and banger matches at that time.
Oh, dude, he was doing amazing matches at this time. And he was
Oh,
such a
for sure. That's
crowd
why he was
pleaser.
one of the top guys.
Yeah. I mean, this is literally if you put Hogan out here, you're watching the Beatles of wrestling at this time. Like
Oh,
these
I
guys
like
were
that.
that popular.
Yeah, I like
Ooh,
that. I can get
big
behind
flare
that.
chops.
Gotta love those flare chops.
I always love the
Whew.
way Sting sold too.
I always and I love how he sold. But then one thing about Flair, watching Flair again, because I haven't watched him in a long time, is like I always love how he would like size your chin up before he hit you with that right
Yup.
hand. I don't know why, but he would like he grab your chin and size up your chin and then bam hit you right there. And I don't know why I was like, yeah, that feels like a man's punch. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know exactly what you're saying. You know, it made sense for his build, his character, what he was trying to deliver, get across to the
Yeah,
fans. It made it more like he was a calculated guy who made sure
exactly.
everything he did in that ring resulted in a win.
Yep.
Are you out where they went
Uh oh.
outside
Yep.
over the top rope, man? Those
Here we go. Look at the strength on Sting, bro.
dude, Sting, what a beast! Damn.
Would it be
It,
crazy to say, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, maybe you have a better take, but for me, like Sting at this time almost felt like AJ stylish in a way to where he could like match any style.
no, I agree with you on that one. That's an actually a really good note about Sting. I like that because AJ Styles, much like what you're saying, was able to go up against anybody. Anybody you put in there,
Yeah.
he's going to have a great match. Sting at this time, anybody you put up in there, he's going to have a great. Look at him selling for Rick. Look at Rick.
Yeah.
Like every time Sting stuffs one of Rick's chops and just stares at him, just look at Flair and the way he responds to it.
Yeah.
I've said what I've said about Ric Flair in
It's
today's
because these
era.
two men respected each other.
That's exactly where I'm getting to. There's a respect there. I respect what Rick did in the ring because the dude was phenomenal. Like, I don't
Yeah.
care what you say, he was a mastermind in getting fans involved in what he was doing, and he did it well. And
Yep.
Sting the same way, man. Sting like he picked up on that stuff so quick and just learned how to be a monster inside the promotion. Undeniable force, as Kevin would
Oh
say.
shit! Oh shit! It's the Enforcer!
Oh no. I
Arn
fucking love
Anderson was
Bobby
a
Heenan.
fucking badass in his time. People better understand.
Dude, Arn Anderson. Oh my god, if he does what I think he might do in this
People
one, I
gotta
can't.
understand.
Oof. You
And the
know,
match continues though while he's out there. We've seen Luger, we've seen Anderson.
I
Strutting.
love
He's strutting.
I absolutely love the way Sting throws a punch and it looks stiff, but it's not.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh! Rick thought he was doing something. Rick thought he was doing something. Stinger said no. Watching this is almost like watching like an AJ Styles go up against an MJF.
Yeah, 100%.
That's how I see it.
No, I love that, man. You're really hitting some great
Oh,
notes
hit with a
on.
commercial. Why I got hit with that commercial, let's go ahead and hit the chat. We've got Ribshot in here. He says, Sting is so impressive. Him and Warrior were basically the same wrestler. Both became main eventers. One getting carried through Bear Hug Fest, and the other was having technical bangers with Flair. Damn right,
Yeah,
Ribshot. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. We got Glenn up in there. He's saying, sup, guys? What is up, bro? And he also says, you know, Arn's a badass when he carries that Glock. Yeah, I remember that AEW promo. Arn Anderson is a badass, man. So I'm skipping here and I'm back on to the match here. And boom! Oh, there we go. Back into Sting and Ric Flair. Once again, this is for the WCW United States Championship. One of the best titles in that time. Once again, in my opinion, it was one of my favorites. And this is the first episode of WCW Nitro, September 4th, 1995. I'm watching it with my boy Voice.
oh yeah, that we're getting into it. We're getting back into the old good old times of wrestling when we didn't know whatever the hell they were doing. We just knew they were wrestling, and
We
it's a
just
fun
enjoyed it.
time. We just loved it, and this takes us back to a time when. Ooh, where are you at on this?
Oh, just where Sting did the deadlift. Now they're going through, and now he's about to do the backslide as Arn Anderson looks on. Look at how easily Sting's so underratedly strong in this time.
Yeah,
Like his core strength was crazy. Oh, big superplex.
off the top.
I, yep.
Tell me when he gets to the chop block.
Uh-oh. He's looking at Arn. And chop block.
All right, we're caught back up. All right, look at Arn Anderson looking menacing in a. Is that a leather coat or a windbreaker? Whatever it is, he looks
That's a
menacing.
windbreaker, brother. I don't know anybody that looks menacing in a windbreaker except for Arn Anderson. We got a figure four leg locked in, but Sting's not having it. He's about to roll it over. He's about to reverse it. He's about to turn it around. He's not going to let him. He can't do that though. He's got to let go.
Come on, Rick. Oh shit.
Rick, you got to let go. Arn Anderson's in the ring, but he didn't touch him though.
Oh.
He didn't touch him. He called the bell. Hold on, wait a minute.
What do we got going on here?
Oh, the windbreaker's coming off.
Oh.
Oh, he hit him. Oh, they're going back.
Look at Arn. He
Look
is
at Arn.
unloading on Rick.
Look at Arn Anderson.
Arn Anderson just chased off Ric Flair.
Is that a Briscoe?
That looks like it. Yeah. Oh,
Nature
damn.
Boy's gone. Ric Flair's out of there.
I would be running
Anderson going back to the ring now.
if he turned around and looked at me like he's looking at Sting. I would. Oh, he just wanted his windbreaker.
He just wanted his windbreaker back.
What the fuck?
Hey, what the hell? There's so many run-ins. What's happening?
I love Bobby Heenan. He is so great.
There is a lot going on right now.
I know Mongo's getting into it.
It's a Macho Man! It's Macho Man!
Fucking Macho Man.
Look at all these run-ins, dude. What is that? Look at his eyes. Oh my god.
Dude, they gave these fans
Feeling
a
that
show. Shit. They gave them a show
did.
in this mall.
Macho is ready to go. Look at him. He's fired up.
He's got them snap into a Slim Jim pants on. He's got a
he does.
Macho Man shirt. He's ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
The crowd's behind him. They want this match. Going up against a fat Edward Norton.
Are we going to do it? Are we going to do it?
Macho Man, he's laying in the middle of the ring.
Do we get a Sabu name drop from Bischoff? We got Sabu! Our boy!
Oh, here we go, fam.
Boy!
And you thought ECW wouldn't touch WCW.
Oh my god.
Look at him. Oh. One wrestler I truly, truly miss.
Man. All right. Got a commercial. So, I can skip it. There we go. So we're going to skip it. But I want to ask you, what have you enjoyed so far about this show?
Okay, so for the show, I've enjoyed a lot of the matches. I enjoyed the craziness that they were doing and the way that the commentary team was involved, things like that. Those are things I really enjoy. Personal level, sitting here enjoying it with you, man. Watching WCW with somebody I know who connects like this. That's above and all the biggest thing. Look, they're giving Harleys away. They just gave a Harley away.
You got Mean Gene up in there. They're giving Harleys away. What a time, bro. What a time.
Dude, and it's funny that you asked me what I enjoyed so far. Well, that man right there, I also enjoy him. Mean Gene Okerlund. One of the best.
Okerlund.
Oh my gosh.
Legend.
Saturday Night WCW. Oh, I loved Saturday Night WCW. It was a fun time.
Look at that Macho Man and Sting.
Yes, he did. He did end up poaching half of the ECW roster. Good or bad, he did it.
Bro, War Games.
Dude, the War Games was amazing back then. I loved War Games.
We've got so much to cover, dude. We've got so much to cover.
Oh, yeah. Fall Brawl, great one. Dude, we're going to do a whole Halloween Havoc. I know we've already sat through it.
Oh, we have to.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's Halloween Havoc.
Ooh, we could do that in October for sure.
Ooh, IRS.
Look at IRS.
I love that clip he's got on his coat there. Mr. Wall Street.
Mr. Wall Street.
Oh. I have one critique about that. You could see he was reading.
Oh yeah,
I just one
easy.
critique because I mean, let's say it, but Hogan didn't need to read anything. He was just out there living
No,
life being Hogan.
he was living. Like there's a difference between reading off a script and vibing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Uh, is that the big boss man?
That's boss man.
Ooh, we've actually. I know I've done a show where that's what the person wasn't that you House or what? No, or that might have been Jones's episode.
What was it?
The Eddie versus Ray at
Oh
Halloween
yeah.
Havoc.
Oh yeah. We're 100% going to cover that. Don't if I don't know if you guys have already covered it, but we'll do it again. I mean that's cool. Look at the Hulkster. Oh my god.
I'm a
Listen to the
real
crowd. Listen to that
American.
crowd.
They're ready for Hulk. Who wouldn't be at this time?
This is why they came, dude.
Look at that. Jones is telling us this is his favorite Hogan match of ever. Well, that's great, man. I'm glad you were able to pick one. I'm very happy for you. Where the big boys play. WCW.
Look at this, man. That's why these people showed up. Like, once again, like I said, a lot can be said about Hogan and whatnot, but like everybody got to. I'm sure everybody had to say thank you for the house on this one.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is before he was like really massive. Like he looks kind of normal
This
right
was,
here.
yeah, but look how like tall he is, dude.
Yeah,
Like, people don't understand how big this dude actually is. Like, he really, looking at him, especially like at his height, larger than life. You know what I'm saying?
100%. I mean,
Oh my god, look at Hogan. Oh my god. It's just blowing my mind, dude. I can't believe that dude's dead. That's nuts.
yeah. There's a tie up. Nice push off. Show the
So we're
pythons.
basically getting our main event is basically Hogan and Big Boss Man. They
Yeah.
cooked on this first episode of WCW Nitro. I'm sorry, but they did.
No, they did. And I don't think there's any apologies necessary because they did. This is like for
Three
them to
good
do
matches.
this in the middle of the mall. People you could see people in the background on the escalator going up it. Anyways, for them to do this in the mall and to keep this amount of attention and to give the fans that much action, that's fantastic.
I want to see this done again. I want to see this done in the Mall of America again at some point,
Well,
or a mall.
there was a what was the there was a
I think
recent
it was GCW.
yeah, I think GCW did one there.
I think GCW did. I know what
So
you meant, hype. I know what you meant, bro.
nice
Ooh, look at
uppercut.
those shots from Boss Man.
Yeah, that was a good. He's got a mean streak to him. Any character he did.
Yep, that was like his superpower was just that mean streak.
Yeah. Remember when they hung his ass in WWF?
Yep, yep, I remember. Oh,
That
I
was
remember.
wild.
Insane. Never in a million years, dude. Never in a million years today.
That was one of the most wildest things I've seen in wrestling.
I think so. He wasn't Boss Man at this time. He was Big Bubba Rogers.
Yeah, he'll be boss man to us though. Okay, fuck
I
this
was gonna
big
say he's
Bubba
Boss
thing.
Man, bro.
Yeah, he's the
He's
big
Boss
boss man.
Man, bro. I get it. At this time, the gimmick was Big Bubba Rogers, but he's Boss Man.
Yeah, like you can't tell me anything else on that one. I love. You know what? I
Oh,
would love to find out how much money went into Jimmy Hart's overall coat collection throughout his
oh my
entire career.
God.
because this
Yeah,
dude had some of the best coats. Look at Hogan's
bangers.
on the back with
Yeah,
like the rest of it's an American flag.
like today's managers are all like super clean suit, like look at Don Callis, and I'm not ragging it like Don Callis and Paul Heyman, super clean, nice suits or whatever. But back then, especially with Jimmy Hart, managers were just over the top and wore the most colorful, craziest, and most annoying peacocking shit.
Yeah, I mean the dude came out with a
Jimmy
megaphone.
Hart did it. Bobby the Brain Heenan did it. I mean,
Bobby,
all of them just big time peacocking, you know.
did you like Ted DiBiase when he became like more of a manager? Did you like his manager styles?
Yeah, because he's still a great talker. Like that was one of the things that I think Ted DiBiase was his biggest strong suits was the fact that no Jimmy, no, not the jacket, no, not the jacket. Hogan,
Oh
stop him.
gosh.
But but yeah, I thought Ted DiBiase because of his mic skills, he was good in that role.
I did. I liked him too. I thought he definitely filtered into that role after his in ring career.
Ted DiBiase, I'll never forget the segment where he brought out like a little black kid or something. I think it was on WWF, and he was like, "Oh, if you bounce the ball 7 times, I'll give you $500 or something like that." And then he bounced it, and he on the sixth bounce, he kicked the ball out of the kid's hand, and like, "Oh, looks like you didn't get it." I'm like, "What a fucking dick! What a dick!" Like that's the biggest dick move, but like I'll never forget that because
Dude.
that was a moment. It was such a once again you'll never see something like that really, but that was such a dickhead moment.
Yeah, but imagine the heat you would draw if you did that
Oh,
today.
he
Dude, you
he
could be
yeah.
ultimate villain.
Damn
uh,
commercial, hit a commercial, but yeah, I mean doing that back then was just so insane. But like, I think if you had like a top heel, well, I don't know. MJF might be able to get away with it. I'm not gonna lie. MJF might be the one guy that could take a little like 9-year-old black kid and like pick him out of a crowd and like be like, all right, little Dante, if you could bounce this ball 7 times. I'll give you $500 and kick the ball out of his hand. I die. I'm not gonna lie. I'd laugh my ass off. I'd laugh my ass off.
oh, I would too, but it would be in private. It would be away from any cameras, anything like that. Because that shit to me. Because even if like just imagine if you did it with like Powerhouse. If he like went up to like a white kid and the white kid was like throwing a baseball in the air, he's like, if you could catch that 7 times in a row, I'll give you whatever. And then he just grabs it and chucks it on the sixth one. I would fucking be like, this is amazing. Why are we not doing more
I'm
of
like,
this?
oh shit. I'd be like, oh shit. That's funny shit to me. That's
Yeah,
funny shit to me.
dude, I'm there with you. We might be weirdos, but I'm there with you.
Hey, that's how I like my wrestling, man. DiBiase was great.
This motherfucker's
This
Hulk
match
out.
continues. You got Hogan up in here, man. Hogan Hogan looks like $1,000,000, man. Like I think. Oh, the big STO. Let me see it. STO. Oh no, that was the Boss Man Slam. My bad. But I like the tall, slender Hogan look, especially in his Hollywood days. It was just such a good look. He was tall, menacing, statuesque, and even though he was the leader, it was like he felt like he was the final boss. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Yeah, he was the guy. To be the man, you got to beat the man, as Flair would say. And at this moment, Hogan was the
Yeah.
man. Like there was no denying it.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got the boot. Leg drop. That's it.
Is that Nick Patrick?
The ref jumping over was crazy.
I think that's Nick Patrick, right? For the ref.
I think you're right.
So he did something other in the match also. Boss Man was up in the corner and he was punching into no Hogan was up in the corner punching into Boss Man. Nick jumped on the second rope and started yelling at Hogan because of the count and to get him off of it. Not seen a ref do that ever since. Oh shit!
Oh hell! What the hell? That's Kamala,
Is that
the Dungeon of Doom,
the dungeons there? Luger's helping.
and here's Luger.
Earthquake went down.
Pirate Lex
Oh,
Luger.
with his horrible bleach blonde hair. Why is Hogan's? He has less, but it looks better.
Oh, and there's Macho and there's Sting. This is
Dude, this is
crazy in this time.
mega stars in one ring right here, and everybody
Yeah,
in
man.
that mall gets to see it.
For the first episode of this is the first episode of Monday Night Nitro.
You know, it's a weird moment when Savage is trying to be the calm one.
I know, right? Savage is never the calm one. He's always the one crashing out.
Yeah, like you would expect him to be like, "Come on, hit him."
Yeah. That's what I liked about Macho Man. Like, nobody talks about how much of a crash out Macho Man kind of was.
Oh, he was too, and he was good at being a crash out though. Like it was
It was
very
a good
entertaining.
character for him. Look at that. Oh, Nitro.
Fall brawl.
WCW Fall Brawl. Look at this. All the promo.
You know, this is what I feel WWE misses with their commercials. People, to me, if you started doing things like this to promote your next pay per view or PLE, whatever the hell you want to call it nowadays, stuff like that will help. I love those.
Yeah. Oh, he said, "What are you doing here, Luger?" Oh my God, I missed this.
Tell them, Luger.
Why are you here, Lex?
Yeah.
This is great. Oh, this is great for a first episode.
I think Luger's a little nervous.
Yeah. He was never a great promo.
No, he wasn't. But if you wrote him something, he could keep it tight. When he does this stuff, this is where he loses me in a lot.
When he goes too long.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
And you can tell Hogan tried to pull him back in that first bit, but
Yep.
See,
Hogan's trying to be like, "Listen, bro."
See, Hogan talks in meathead terms. It's short, choppy, and it's got a beat. Boom, 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 boom. Luger always to me, if I had Luger on my roster, he gets a manager. That you, if I could put Heyman with him right now, I would.
Yeah. Yep. I like that. Because look at him cooking his ass.
Exactly. Hogan and Heyman going at it over, like Luger coming in and taking that would be epic. But even Hogan gets drawn out sometimes too.
And even setting up for a title match on next week. That's good. Yeah. That's good booking.
Is that when we get the moment?
I don't remember.
I can't remember when the moment happens. And I don't want to be a nerd and look it up and Google it because no, I just want to. I almost want to experience it again.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly.
Why the
Exactly.
fuck does Bongo have a rat dog?
But yeah, this is so random, and it's just as the devil.
What is going on? This is 90s wrestling right here, fans. You got a screw loose.
He said you got a screw loose.
Oh, we got Pluggo.
Pluggo, what is up, bro? We're watching some WCW. We're just finishing up here.
Yes, we were watching the very first Monday Night Nitro at the Mall of America.
That's it.
That was
That
great.
was a fun. Oh, that was a fun watch.
I love
That
that.
was such a fun watch. Yeah, this was a good. This was a good decision here. This
Uh,
was a good
it,
decision here.
it was, and if truth be told, I want to know the next part of the story. Like I almost want to
I
follow.
know.
You know what I mean? But I know what we're doing with the show, so yes.
Hey, I love that. I love. Hey, maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe let's go and check out the next episode after that and see what's what. But for the first episode, I had a whole lot of fun, man. This was a
Dude, it
blast.
was
This really
blast.
took me back, and this is why I wanted to switch gears to get kind of that fresh start. And this is what I feel like we got because that first episode was a whole lot of fun, man.
Yeah, that one, that first episode banger. We love the intro all the way through the
Yes,
matches, all the way
really
through
good
the
matches.
appearances. If you're sitting here and you're looking at it, they have just like if you didn't know WCW was a thing, and this was your very first Nitro you ever seen, they're setting up a good story. This is something you
Yeah.
want to follow.
For sure. Like you got me excited for next week. Like I want to see like just right off rip. Like if I'm watching this for the first time and I don't know anything, like this is happening like in real time, I'm already excited for what's next for Flying Brian Pillman. He had a big win in the opening match against Jushin Thunder Liger. That surely something next has got to be coming for him. Maybe a U.S. title shot down the line. Then Sting, who's his next U.S. title defense going to be against? Is he going to have to deal with Arn Anderson? Is he going to have to go up against Ric Flair again since the match got thrown out? I want to see what goes on in the United States title division. That's a very interesting division. Hulk
Yep.
Hogan, the main attraction, the guy, the number one, QB1, the WCW World Champion. What's next for him? Obviously, it's going to be Lex Luger next week on Monday Night Nitro. I'm already hooked into this wrestling show. If I've never seen it ever if I've never seen it before, this is my first time ever. Of course, if we're just catching it on like regular cable TV, of course it was the first one. It was the first Nitro, but that got me excited for the next episode of Nitro.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm there with you. I like what they're setting up. I'm there with you, man. Like, what's going to happen? Does Arn keep going after Rick? Like, does that set up a feud? Is that a trick to get into the Four Horsemen? What are we doing? Where are we going? I like it. I think we're because we're just missing one member that we didn't see on screen
Yeah.
of the four. So we're just missing one member.
Yep. One
They're
more.
not connected yet, but we're missing one member. So, well, there was another guy who kind of tagged along with those guys. We're missing him too. So we know Dean
Yeah.
Malenko is going to be around the corner. We know we're going to
Yep.
see an Eddie match soon. So
Yep.
I'm looking. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm looking
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good, man. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying where we are at as far as checking this out and seeing where we can move from here with the WCW watch along because we do have things like the Four Horsemen. Then we have the rise of the NWO. Then we have the split and then NWO Wolfpack, and covering NWO Wolfpack. All those types things, we could cover the flock. We could, the flock is another thing we could check out. I mean, the WCW Cruiserweight division. I mean, there's just so many different ways to go and avenues to take with WCW that I'm excited for it, and I think we're gonna have a fun and creative time with this.
No, I agree with you. And fans, I think you're going to have a fun time with this because we're going to go back. We're going to watch some things that just make us happy, like just fun. And that's what we're trying to bring to you. We're just trying to bring you into our world stuff that we find entertaining and we think that you guys will find entertaining. That's what this show's about. I mean, it started as an ECW watch along back in the day as a solo thing, turned into me and House
And it
really
blossomed,
getting
guys.
into, and now look where we're at. We're at WCW, guys. This is some fun stuff. There's a lot of great content that we're going to be able to cover.
I'm excited, man. I'm just so excited for everything we're going to do and everything we're going to bring with this WCW watch along. But we're going to call this a really great episode because we got AEW Dynamite here in about 10 minutes. And of course, that's something that we cover here every week here and in your house. So I'm going to give it to my man, The Voice here. Where can they catch you and everything that you're doing?
All right, fans. So if you're into WCW and you want to do it again, we're going to be here same time, same day of the week, Wednesday, 6 p.m. It's the WCW watch along with me and House, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to be watching some WCW. What's next? What are we watching next? You'll figure it out. We'll do it, maybe an Easter egg drop later on when we
Yeah.
figure it out. So you know
yeah.
what? We'll work together. You'll figure it out. But tomorrow, guess what happens? Here in about 10 minutes, you're going to get to watch some AEW Dynamite. Check it out. Look at it. And then join me, House, and OG Tony when we go live on Thursdays at 6 p.m. to talk AEW Dynamite, Dynamite, Dynamite. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fun time. We have a great time. It's been growing. Join us for your loves and your loathes so we can talk about them and we can all, have a fun time. So that's on a Thursday at 6 p.m. AEW Dynamite. Tuesday, do you like Monday Night Raw? Did you like it? Will you like it? Maybe. You could come and talk to me and Kevin about it. That's Tuesdays at 6 p.m. where we talk, that's right, Monday Night Raw. It's the review show where we talk about Monday Night Raw. There's a theme there. We talk about Monday Night Raw, but our fans do too. So that really drives the conversation. You've seen it here just a tad, but you've seen it, and it's going to grow from here. That's what we do. We talk about things that you guys want to talk about. Me and Kevin do that every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Join us here at the IYH network because you're going to be entertained.
Most definitely. A lot of cool things moving here within your house. We're always looking for new and different cool ways to keep you guys entertained, to check out what we're doing, to subscribe to us, give us those chances to talk to wrestling with you. And this was just a new opportunity for the WCW Watch Along. Another new opportunity is a show that we did, a studio show. The Smoke Sesh is now available now on Facebook. It's also now out on Apple Podcasts and Spotify for the audio version, along with the new episode of the Window Liquors Monday Night Raw preview, a review show that is. That's also now out on Apple Podcasts and Spotify as of this afternoon, so you guys can go check that out. And yeah, we're just moving, got some really cool things going on. I'm loving what we're doing. We're just trying to keep that momentum going past the expo, and of course, look for what's next here for In Your House while we're continuing to give you that great podcast content that you guys come to us for. It's all part of the work, and that's HOWSE, and the W stands for work. But this episode, it stood for WCW. So for The Voice, Josh Joseph, and the whole team here at In Your House, I'm Alakon the Con Man House, here to remind you to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to hop on this bandwagon. Get on or get gone. Because the household is still going mighty strong. You guys have a great day and a great rest of your week. We'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.
Yeah. In your house with O'Con. Hey, O'Con in your house. Hollywood in your house. Hypocrisy's head in the clouds. Curating all kind of loud. Wrestling in front of the crowds. Paragons holding it